Very few men will understand what I'm about to say next. Every woman in this world has two sides. One side is the version of her you see 99% of the time, but that hidden 1% is locked away, only revealed to the man who knows how to bring out her wildest, most uninhibited side. And you know why that is? It takes a woman in her horniest state to want things in bed that she'd normally find disgusting when she's in her regular state. Even a man who's experienced can be caught off guard when he gets her to that point. The reason for that is when a woman is sexually aroused, other emotions like disgust and fear get dialed way down. Let me explain. When you think deeply about what sex even is, you start to question why people even enjoy it. The close physical contact, the exchange of bodily fluids and germs, the exposure to genitalia, these are all things that would normally trigger a natural disgust response in humans. Research shows that when someone is turned on, their perception of disgust completely changes. What would normally repel them becomes totally irrelevant. And that means the hornier a woman is, the dirtier she's willing to get in bed to try new things out that she never could imagine herself doing. And the transition from disgust to lust makes perfect sense from an evolutionary standpoint. It's there to help people get past that ick factor that can stand in the way of sex. Because from a reproductive angle, sex was and always will be essential for survival. Take oral sex, for example. A lot of women might initially cringe at that thought, but performing oral sex as part of foreplay is not exclusive to only humans. It has evolutionary advantages as well, not only in preparing for the main act of sex, but also engaging sexual and genetic compatibility. Even in other primates like bonobos, which are a species of apes, it's used as a way to assess a mate's worth. This just goes to show that sexuality is not as simple as it looks on the surface. Even the most reserved, innocent seeming woman has a completely different side to them if you know how to get it out of them. And the deeper you take her into that state, the more comfortable she becomes in sharing that side of her with you. In fact, there was an experiment conducted a few years ago to demonstrate this. 90 women were spread across 3 different groups. One group was brought to a state of sexual arousal through pornography. Another group was put in just a generally positive and happy mood, while the last group remained in a neutral emotional state. They were given a set of tasks, some sexual, others just downright gross and disgusting. The tasks involved things like lubricating a vibrator, sticking their hands into a jar of used condoms, picking up used toilet paper, and even drinking from a glass that had a huge bug inside. The results were interesting. The group that was sexually aroused breezed through the most tasks, no matter how disgusting they got. The happy but not aroused group could barely handle a few non-sexual tasks. And the neutral group, they folded almost immediately, struggling even with the easiest ones. It's no surprise that a woman's sexuality has layers and depths that most men will never see. But if you know how to unlock it, you're exactly the type of man she's searching for. Someone who can break down her inhibitions and bring out her rawest, most authentic sexual side. The more you can tap into that side of her, the more deeply you'll have her locked in. And the more locked in she is, the deeper her feelings and loyalty to you will be. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.